of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news. Huh, so many people on meth. Ow!
Well, the airways are still a pretty crazy place to be. If you were leaving on an American Airlines flight from Miami to Charlotte, you may have had to witness all of this going on.
Hey! Touch her again, we're all gonna kill ass, right?
Don't touch her. I don't give a
Hands off of her right now!
You
Touch her again, you're gonna get arrested.
So there is this guy on the plane that apparently became aggressive with this woman that was seated next to him in first class.
He's in they're in the bulkhead. They're in the front row, and he's on the window seat. She's on the aisle, and I guess he was getting physical with her, and people could hear it and see it.
Yes, and that is a flight attendant saying, "Yeah, don't you bleep and touch her." And another one arrested or said he would be arrested if he continued. So the woman moved to another seat after explaining that she put her hand over the man's mouth to stop him from talking. She said that she did not assault him like he claimed.
He said she hit him, which she didn't. She put her hand over his mouth because he's drunk and belligerent and won't shut the hell up.
Oh, wow. And it just kept going.
touch her.
Because he's the yeah, but he thinks because he's.
When they got to Charlotte, they escorted the pair off the plane, and they thanked the crew for handling the situation, but did not confirm whether the man was arrested.
Did she get arrested for putting her hands on him?
They don't have a report on that. I don't know.
I wonder how that would work out.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah, good question. Well, 33-year-old Kyle McNary led Flagler County deputies on a slow-speed chase in Bunnell, Florida, following a hit-and-run accident. Apparently, McNary allegedly kicked a passenger out of the Kia Sorento he was driving after refusing to go faster than 15 to 20 miles an hour. He later caused a hit-and-run at an intersection before deputies deployed stop sticks. And despite ignoring commands, McNary eventually crashed into a ditch where deputies broke a window to arrest him. He faces multiple charges, including battery, fleeing law enforcement, and assaulting an officer. How's this guy not hammered, though? Sounds like something you do drunk, right?
He was sober?
They don't have a DUI tagged on here.
Wow.
I would imagine you put that in there.
He was just having a bad day.
Wow. What a tool. That's crazy. Pasadena officials believe they've stopped the Pee Bandit, who for years left urine bottles on a utility box at Colorado Boulevard in San Rafael Avenue.
He just would leave a bottle of pee in the same spot?
Apparently so. Here's the news talking about it.
It's a stretch of Colorado Boulevard in Pasadena that really doesn't stand out, but it certainly puts the P in Pasadena.
P's the right word to say, right?
It is when you're talking about this guy, often referred to as Pasadena's Pee Bandit, responsible for placing bottles of urine on this specific utility box over the past several years, and not just one or two of them.
Stacks of them, 9, 10, 11 bottles.
Grant Yansura and his buddy Derek Milton are about 2 years into documenting the mysterious bottles, captivated by their placement, their purpose, their color.
What an odd concept.
A couple things here I noticed about that clip. First of all, that reporter is so jacked up to be reporting on this story.
Yeah.
He loves it.
Loves it, yeah.
Secondly, let's look at the people we're interviewing who's reporting the crime. Are they the ones doing this?
It sounds like they've caught whoever the Pee Bandit is, so I can't imagine they would be interviewing the same person.
Okay, just making sure.
They believe they've stopped them, so they haven't said who it is yet. But apparently they believe that they have apprehended the Pee Bandit.
That reporter loved it.
Yes. A New York City police officer has been fined for leaving bizarre voicemail messages after a citizen complained about police parking. Officer Brendan Sullivan was leaving all kinds of weird stuff and admits that he left a voicemail for this person in which I pretended to be a former romantic partner. He was leaving breathy, seductive messages, and he also left some messages where he made dolphin, sheep, and seal noises. Paul Vogel is a citizen. He received the calls over a span of 10 months starting in 2021. They wound up fining the officer $500 for seeking to discourage a citizen from exercising his constitutional right about government action. So I guess the cop figured out who it was that was telling on him, and then he started harassing him.
Oh, boy.
Unhinged.
The cop also lost 60 days of leave for the prank phone calls. That's a weird thing, though.
That is weird.
You only got 60 days?
I feel like it should have been more, because in a
What?
sense, yeah, you're freaking people out about law enforcement.
Well, you're abusing your power, too.
Yeah.
That's
He only lost 60 days of leave, so they took his vacation away.
That's not right.
That's not really a punishment.
No.
He didn't get no punishment, and he was so wrong to do that.
Well, that's what happens when you have internal investigations. I'd be like KVJ investigating KVJ for
Right.
KVJ's crimes. I think we're innocent, guys.
I'll investigate it.
Yeah, Chambers on the case.
I'll come up with the findings. It looks like we're innocent, guys.
Yep, Kevin, you'll do time served. You're good.
Okay, thanks. It's another odd story. A 36-year-old guy in Wales got 22 months in jail after breaking into a woman's house while she wasn't home and doing all of her chores.
What?
Yes. He's going to spend almost 2 years in jail for breaking in and doing someone's chores.
Was he sniffing stuff too?
Yeah, people got some weird
I mean, is that
kinks
one
up
of your
there.
chores? Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't say anything about that.
He's not in there just to do chores. He's in there. It's about power. It's about him
Breaking and entering.
Yeah. But he went in, did her dishes.
Seems
and I
like a
guess
lot
all
of
her-
time, though, for breaking and entering.
There's something else going on there.
Yeah.
I feel like she should have paid him. A 23-year-old woman from New Jersey was arrested last week when she was caught trying to smuggle 25 pounds of marijuana in Christmas presents. They thought it odd because it's only September.
Bah.
Yeah.
So close.
It's September.
There you go. And we've heard about this. A couple involved in an Uber crash cannot sue the company because of the Uber Eats terms of service. The ruling determined that the couple agreed to arbitration when they placed an Uber Eats order.
You have to sign that thing. You click the box, and in there it says, we will arbitrate instead of go to court.
So they were sitting in the back of an Uber when the driver ran a red light and was T-boned. They suffered broken bones, and the woman required surgery.
Oh, man.
But then when they went after Uber to try to get some money, a New Jersey Supreme Court said, yeah, no, sorry, you basically waived your rights to that when you signed up for the, yes, accepting the terms.
Wow.
Dang. That's kind of crazy.
So already when you get an Uber, you're taking your life in your hands. Now it's double that.
Me and Denny's got into an accident with our Uber back when we lived in West Palm over here.
really?
And we just got out. So we walked back to our townhouse.
Yeah.
Were you shook up?
It wasn't that bad of a. It was a very light accident, but we didn't want to. The one car wanted to sit there and talk about it. And
Oh,
like,
no.
we're out.
Peace.
Yeah. Well, this could be an interesting invention. Caleb Olson has created the Poopcopter. It's a drone designed to patrol specific areas, detect dog poo in real time, and then pick it up.
Huh.
It lands precisely over the mess, rotates to scoop it up, and then flies it to a designated drop-off point.
Is it just dog poo? If all of a sudden it's something different.
You want to test
Do they
it?
drop and go, not dog poo?
You want to test it?
No, I don't.
Huh.
I mean, that really is a, does it really sense, is it just dog?
Yeah, I don't know that it does human. It may be like going, nope, detected.
We'll tell them that you're ready to volunteer.
Are you a millionaire if you invented this?
You might be, if enough people do it, because it sounds like you could do it for personal use or even cities, because his plan includes vans equipped with these poop copters to patrol and clean yards, returning the waste to the van for disposal. So anybody who didn't want that done, you could just pull up to a house, poop copter goes back, cleans up their yard, you keep moving on.
I don't want to drive the van, though.
Yeah, that's going to be a smelly van.
I don't want to go in the van.
I'd rather own the company than actually work for the company, if that makes sense.
This is how we do. It's the KBJ Show.